back, and we're on the pregame show already for our third broadcast here tonight on the NCW Life Channel, joined by Eastmont head coach George Juarez as Eastmont gets ready to take on Wenatchee. It's a home game for you tonight, but you're on the road here at the Town Toyota Center. You guys actually saw each other a couple of weeks ago, but you weren't there, Coach. Tell us about that.
That is correct. The first time in my life, I actually missed 3 games. I just was not feeling well, and I couldn't get over a virus. I understand it was a good first half, but Wenatchee got the best of us the second half. So
you've got a lot of veteran leadership coming back on your club this year. We haven't had a chance to see you guys yet. Our first broadcast for Eastmont this year. Tell us about the season so far.
You know, that's interesting because we got into this pattern of win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. We won our last 2 games, so I'm feeling good about that. But it's been a pretty good season. I think we're averaging quite a bit of points, defending quite well, but we've had some close games. We've won some, but I expect us to make that second half of the season push starting tonight, hopefully.
You got Isaac Wellborn, you got all these guys. I mean, is there one guy? Is it a shared load? What's the approach this year for Eastmont?
Well, you know, Isaac, as you know, does carry quite a bit of the load, but we are capable, and I have a lot of individuals who can carry the load. That's one of the pluses for our team, is that we're not one-dimensional. We can have 5 guys scoring double figures, and I like that, to be honest with you.
Well, meanwhile, we see the teams warming out here in front of us, or behind us, if you will, and Wenatchee's got some big kids. So what's the approach against Wenatchee here tonight?
You know, one of the focal point, it's kind of interesting, all the games we've won, we've out-rebounded teams. The games we have lost is where we don't control the boards. So needless to say, with Wenatchee's height, one of the things we definitely have to do is make sure that we control our boards. If we don't control our boards, we can't run. And as you know, we love to run. Yeah. So that'll be our focal point, is rebounding.
How fun is it to play in this kind of an atmosphere, kind of tournament type of atmosphere?
You know, anytime you can get into this kind of arena, it is really, really nice to play in a wide open. People are here. It's not, you know, it's kind of interesting. You talked about being on the road. We have 14 games on the road this year, and this is, even though it's our home game, it's on the road. But I love this venue, to be honest with you. So.
Well, and how much adjustment is that? We talked about it on the broadcast. You have this open space here, and that relationship with the backboard and the rim. It takes a little while for some guys to kind of dial that in.
Yeah, not having that wall barrier, I think there's a little bit of depth perception, and sometimes it takes a while, you know, but hopefully we can just concentrate on the rim. And we'll see what happens tonight.
Well, best of luck. Have fun. Keep everybody healthy tonight here, George.
We will. We will definitely enjoy the game, and thank you very much.
George Juarez joining us here on the pregame show. We'll come back and talk with the Wenatchee head coach about the Panther side of this one as we continue with the Town Toyota Center. It's Eastmont and Wenatchee coming up on the NCW Life Channel.
Hi there, it's Les Schwab Tires. Well, more like Les Schwab alignment and brakes and shocks and wheels and tires. Now, some tire places don't offer all that. They only sell tires. And we're not sure how they sleep at night, because all those services affect things like steering and stopping. That's why we offer more than tires to help keep you safe. Stop by or book an appointment at leschwab.com. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
When the people you serve are your friends and family, you see the world a bit differently. You understand that your survival depends on the health and strength of your relationships. Your word is your reputation, and that doing the right thing is the only way of life that matters. At Confluence Health, we remain humble. Trust is a gift that is earned, a privilege, an honor. And we remain grateful for the trust you place in our hands.
Back here on the pregame show, our coaches' interviews brought to you by TC Slingers. Travis Williams joining us now. Well, Travis, we haven't had a chance to see you guys yet this year. Talk about the season so far.
You know, we played really well at times, and we haven't played so well other times. So we're just looking to build that consistency a little bit better from game to game.
Talk about this coming into Wenatchee here tonight against Eastmont, and it's always a rivalry game. It always seems to be pretty close. What are you expecting?
I don't expect anything less. I think it'll be an intense game. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, I feel like. We both have our own strengths, and so I think it's whoever plays consistent from start to finish is going to come out on top. So
George was telling us that when they've had troubles this year, it's been about the glass. It's been about rebounding. Yeah. You have the height advantage, so should you guys be able to take care of the glass here tonight?
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing we've told our guys. We got to pound the offensive rebounds and try to get those extra possessions. Those are huge, especially in close games. So, you know, hopefully our post guys take care of business on the glass tonight.
Eastmont likes to get up and down the floor. They like to push the pace. What are you expecting? What do you want your guys to do defensively?
Well, we just got to, it starts with taking care of the ball and not giving them easy leak out possessions in transition. I think if we can do that, we can limit a lot of what they're really good at. And you're right, them getting out and pushing the ball and kind of opening up the game in transition is their strength, so we want to take that away.
Best of luck here tonight. Keep everybody healthy.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Travis Williams joining us here in the pregame show. We'll take a break, come back, get you ready for the starting lineups and the tip. It's Eastmont and Wenatchee coming your way next from the Town Toyota Center on the NCW Life Channel.
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. Bubbly, sparkling water. Crack a smile.
My name is Brian Thorpe. I own Global Car Care in Wenatchee and have been here for about 25 years.
Brian started Global Car Care as Brian's automotive alternative on Orondo Street.
Some customers were following Brian since Brian's automotive time.
No, we're just grateful to be part of this community. This is where I grew up. We want to do our part to be a valuable part of this community. We want to thank you for trusting our business for 25 years.
Highlander Golf Course is proud to announce their 2 new state-of-the-art full-swing golf simulators with over 80 courses of virtual golf to choose from year-round. Or try their Laser Shot simulated firearm program, or gaming with football, basketball, and much more. Enjoy Highlander food and drink service from their full-service bar and grill in the comfort of their simulator room. Call the Highlander Pro Shop to book your time at 884-4653. That's 884-4653.
At Harvest Valley Pest Control, we know you are committed to making your home and business a healthy and pest-free place. Hi, I'm David. Give us a call and we'll give you a firm price over the phone and schedule a time that works for you. We will do an in-depth 30-point healthy home or business inspection and craft a customized plan of action designed specifically for your pest issue. Give us a call or visit our website today.
Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning has been proudly serving the Wenatchee Valley for over 35 years. And just as Dick's has been there for you, they have also been an essential part of our community, supporting local youth sports all year long and your Wenatchee Wild.
Thanks for your support. Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning for all your support. Thank you.
Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, your local, independent, trained comfort specialist. Call 884-6444 today.
To the Town Toyota Center along with Grant Olson. I'm Eric Grandstrom here on the NCW Life Channel. Get ready for the 3rd and final game of our triple header. Boy, Grant, we haven't done any broadcasting here in 2 months for football, basketball. I don't know whether I'm foot or horseback right now. And then we do 3 in one night, for goodness sakes. We're not going to have a voice tomorrow. Oh, I'm telling you, we got a good one coming up. It's the 5-5 Wenatchee Panthers. They're 1-1 in Big 9 play. Eastmont Wildcats coming in at 6-4. They're 2-1 in the Big 9. And let's get to our starting lineups. By the way, our conversation with the coaches brought to you by TC Slingers. If it's rock, bark, sand, or soil, soil. There's no need for wheelbarrows, shovels, or rakes. They'll place the material for you. That's TC Slingers, and thanks to all of our sponsors here on the NCW Live Channel. Well, the Wenatchee Panthers are the away team here tonight, even though we're in Wenatchee at the Town Toyota Center. Here's the lineups as announced by their head coach, Travis Williams. He's assisted by Josh Irvin, Robin Kansky, Eric Kuntz, and Don Whipple. Getting the start tonight, wearing number 1, 6'2" junior guard Garrett Long, and boy, is he a handful, and he can really make a difference in a game, Grant.
He's a game changer is what he is. He's a basketball player, aficionado, and this kid can really play.
Well, it comes from a long line of basketball family, too. Also getting the start for the Panthers and Coach Williams tonight, wearing number 3, Camden Lloydhammer, 6'3" sophomore. They put him in a wing. Joe Dory wears number 20. He's a 6-foot junior playing a guard. Nate Blauman is a 6-foot senior, also a guard. He wears number 23. And the big fella down low, Chase Lloydhammer, a 6'6" senior post player. He's wearing number 34. The non-starters here for the Wenatchee Panthers tonight include Logan Bailey, Johnny Amezqua. Boy, he's a speedy one. We saw him on the football field. Zach Boyle, Dawson Pike, Ryan Palayo, and Logan Nelson. Meanwhile, for the Eastmont Wildcats, coming in with a record of 2-1 in the Big Nine, 6-4 overall, as announced by their head coach, George Juarez. He's assisted by Sam Gilstrap, Al Leonard, and Isaiah Davis. Getting the start tonight, wearing the goose egg, number 0, Oscar Calvillo, 5'10" senior. And boy, is it important for him to handle the ball outside.
And he's going to have to take on Garrett Long, too, which is going to be a try. I like that matchup tonight.
It's going to be a fun one to watch.
2 quick guards.
Trey Haberlock wears number 2. He's a 6'1" senior. Watch for him to cast from downtown.
Yeah, for sure.
Isaac Loborn, he's the top scorer for the Eastmont Wildcats, wears number 4. He's a 6'2" senior. Also getting the start at 6'1", he wears number 24, and a senior, Evan Smith, and then Cale Flanagan, 6'5" junior, wears number 50. I know nothing about him.
I don't either. I really don't. I've been looking forward to watching him tonight. He's replacing Tanner Nelson from last year.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see. I think it's the sister that plays for the girls program, Flanagan family.
Right. The freshman
we
that played
assume
earlier,
basketball runs in the family. Also, the non-starters for Eastmont here tonight, Kaylor Cannon, Wes McElwain, of course we know Wesley from the football field, Blake Silliman, Dylan Esparza, Lane Keller, Levi Vanderpool, and Christopher Portis. Those are the non-starters, and we are about ready for basketball here between Eastmont and Wenatchee. Of course, these guys know each other real well from youth league, from AAU, from everything else.
And you know what I've noticed what's been funny is when the girls were warming up, they weren't talking to each other at all. They weren't even looking at each other. The guys even out here joking around together. The girls were way more serious than the guys here. I don't know what that means, but I have noticed the difference.
Boy, and this place is filled up too.
I love this crowd here
finished up
tonight.
the girls game. It's electric here at the Town Toyota Center. It's the North Central Washington Basketball Showcase, and it's only reserved for you, for Eastmont, for Wenatchee, and we've got it next on the NCW Life Channel. We'll be right back after this 30-second timeout.
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. Bubbly sparkling water. Crack a smile.
Welcome back once again here to the Town Toyota Center. Thanks to the officiating crew for holding up the action so we could get back from the commercial break. Steve Simonson, longtime referee here in the Chelan County area, has the tip, and it's handled by Wenatchee, and Blauman hands it off to Garrett Long, who almost stepped over the midcourt stripe, almost over him back there. Wenatchee works it around the horn here. The gentleman in black. I like the new uniforms, by the way.
I do too.
Right side it goes to Joe Dory. Dory working on Oscar Calvillo. Gets it down low, then gets it kicked out, drives the baseline, turn around, cuts off, passes it outside to Lloydhammer. And the drive down the paint. The shot on the way by Long, off the mark, no good. Got his own rebound. And they'll reset the shot clock. Outside to Blauman. Blauman with the dribble between the legs, picked up out there defensively by Evan Smith. Blauman, right side, he'll go. Here's a long three-pointer on the way from Dory. Good.
He can shoot from outside, that's for sure. Panthers very patient on that offensive play.
Absolutely, and got the second chance opportunity on the offensive rebound. Here's a drive down the paint. Bodies colliding. No whistle called. Evan Smith can't get the shot. Rebound long. Outlet to Blauman. Blauman tried to force it through the paint, and we're going to call an offensive foul on Nate Blauman. After he got rid of the basketball on the pass, he piled into one of the Eastmont Wildcats. And our first foul of the ball game comes against Nate Blauman.
Look at Nate Blauman's legs there. You can tell why he was a great football player. He's got the greatest calves out there. Look at that kid.
Yeah, he's thinking he was taking a handoff through the linebackers there, I think. Out top it goes to Flanagan. He'll shoot the three.
There you go. That's who that kid is.
Well, we wondered, okay, who's this Flanagan kid? How about a three-pointer to start the ball game off? And we are tied at 3. Appreciate you joining us here tonight on the NCW Live Channel. Eric Grandstrom along with Grant Olson and a cast of thousands here tonight at the TTC. Outside the ball works to Dory, who hit a 3 moments ago. Goes to Lloydhammer. Chase brings it out. Hands it off to Blauman. Blauman will back it away from the man defense here, plighted by the Wildcats. Now 6 seconds on the shot clock. Outside to Blauman. He'll shoot from the elbow right. No good. Rebound tipped around. Lloydhammer getting after it. He saves it in bounds, but it's a shot clock violation because Wenatchee was still holding the basketball without hitting the rim.
Good defense by Eastmont that time. They really played well. Nice, tight man-to-man defense. Panthers look a little tentative right now, but I think both teams are a little bit nervous here to start with, too.
Kind of boxers feeling each other out.
For sure.
Early rounds of this fight. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. All tied at 3. Wenatchee held the first lead of the ball game at 3 points on the three-pointer. And nearly threw the ball away. Wellborn collects it here on the perimeter for Eastmont. Cross-court pass over to Haberlock. And back to Wellborn for 3. Good.
Boy, he is pumped up, getting the bench fired up, screaming and yelling. That's what this game means to these guys. They might be messing around beforehand, but it's all business now.
Eastmont with its first lead of the ball game. We have our first lead change. 6-3 the score. Wouldn't that be something if we get nothing but threes here tonight?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's ever happened before. Here's another three. Rims off the front of the iron. No good by Dory. Rebound picked up by Calvillo. He wants to run it. Gets it up for the lay-in, and no foul call.
Boy,
the rebound put back. Nobody's going to get it. Finally, Eastmont comes up with it again. Calvillo tries in tight. No good. Rebound ripped away by Wenatchee, and no foul called. How about that? Blauman down the paint. Tries a rifle shot. In fact, it's picked away by Calvillo. Turnover by Wenatchee, their second of the game. Here's a layup off the mark. No good. Wellborn tried to follow.
Wow.
He can't get it either. Off to Blauman on the rebound. Outlet passed along. He wants to drive the paint. They're going to call a blocking foul on Calvillo. Eastmont fans aren't going to like that one. Steve Simonson trying to regain control here. Called a foul on
Coach
Joe Dory.
Juarez working him over, too.
Haberlock in there for, we need to get a little.
Coach Juarez still working on Simonson over there.
Fouls on Calvillo. Now we got that right. Inbounds pass comes into Dory, out top to Blauman. Blauman looking for that circle game down low. He'll give it to Lloydhammer. Camden on the paint. Nice job of defending by Wellborn. They're going to call a foul. Offensive push by Lloydhammer. Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but I was blocked away by a bunch of bodies, though, too. Inbounds pass.
Lloydhammer brothers kind of have the same hairdo going on tonight. It's hard to tell them apart out there.
They do. I think one was blonde during the football season, weren't they?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Calvillo out top. Way outside that NBA three-point line, but we saw the girls cast from out there, so I wouldn't be surprised if the boys do as well. Outside it goes to Evan Smith. Smith will back it away to Wellborn between the circles. Man defense for both teams out here. Wellborn with it. He'll give it up to Haberlock. He'll shoot the 3. 5 on the shot clock. He dribbles, drives, and shot. Count it! And a foul.
Fade away on the baseline. baseline and gets it to go, and not a chance for a three-point play. Foul on Joe Dory.
First foul on Dory, third team foul against Wenatchee already. How about that?
Wow, that's one of the toughest shots in basketball right there.
2 points for Haberlock, making an 8-3 Wenatchee lead, or Eastmont lead, trying to extend it, and he does.
Well, this is a surprise early, it really is. Panthers, last time these two teams played, won by 15.
Yeah. Well, of course, we heard in the pregame show that Coach Juarez wasn't there. He was sicker than a dog, had to stay home.
Right.
Lloydhammer has the ball knocked away. Feed pass up front for Haberlock. He's going to lay it up. Good. 5 points for Haberlock the last 2 times down the floor.
Wow.
And a timeout going to be taken by the Wenatchee Panthers. A full timeout. We'll take a 30-second break and come back. It's all Eastmont early. 11-3. Wildcats lead the Panthers. We're back after this.
Hi, I'm Ricardo, and this is Amanda, and we are from Impact Auto Sales,
where you can expect a hassle-free car buying experience. With our wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, let one of our friendly sales staff help you find the vehicle that fits your lifestyle. We have financing available for all credit types and great low rates for first-time buyers. Call us today at 888-8000 or stop by 3522 State Highway 97A in Wenatchee. Impact Auto Sales, where we strive to make an impact on your life and not your wallet.
The NCAA Live Channel brought to you by Automoka. Visit one of their 6 locations in the Valley, including the only Automoka with inside seating on 5th Street across from the college. What's your Automoka emergency? I don't know if it's an emergency yet for Wenatchee, but boy, they got to get some points here. They scored the first 3. It's been all Eastmont since, leading it 11-3. Blauman out top to Lloydhammer. He'll go with it. Lloydhammer gives it up to Dory. Dory backs away from the defense, holds up the fist. Now right side on the perimeter to Blauman. Down low. We got a push down low against Eastmont going to be called. That's the first foul against Flanagan.
Kind of panicked a little bit when Lloydhammer had position on the baseline on him, and a little bit of a push.
It'll be Garrett Long to bring it in. Baseline right side for the Panthers. Lobs it in to Lloydhammer. A little tall. Calvillo can't come up with it. It's loose at midcourt, and then stepping on the midcourt stripe was Dory. Turnover for Wenatchee. Their 4th here in the first quarter.
Excellent call by the official. He did just step his toe on that half-court line, and that did it.
You know, and the 3-man mechanics they've gone to here in the last, I guess, dozen years now, 10 years, and it's really made a difference with that, because you got that third set of eyes to be able to look at that exact call.
That was a major change in basketball. It really was, for the better.
Calvillo goes left side to Smith. Back out top it comes. Now Calvillo's going to raise the 3. It's an air ball. Wellborn tapped the rebound. Flanagan came up with it. Now Haberlock for 3. Rims out. No good. Rebound. Flanagan tipped it. Still loose. Picked up in the corner. Reset on the shot clock. Ball was loose. Comes outside. Now they'll feed it down low to Calvillo on the block. He'll get bodies in the air. Can't make the shot. Well, got his own rebound. Feeds across. Smith on the drive. And they're going to call a block and count the bucket.
Wow.
Everything working for Eastmont here so far.
Couldn't buy a bucket, but they kept getting offensive rebounds, and it pays off. Evan Smith to the free throw line.
I didn't see who they called that foul on, Grant. Did you?
I believe it was Camden Lloydhammer.
Okay.
In fact, it was his second. Yep.
Missed the free throw. Rebound picked up by Long. Garrett's going to bring it across midcourt stripe. Wenatchee needs a bucket this time down, and he'll try to do it himself and draw the foul. And they will say, is it a shooting foul or not? No, it's out of bounds. Foul is on Flanagan, his second. 13 foul. No, they are going to say a shooting foul.
Long's been quiet, hasn't he?
He has so far. First free throw on the way for Garrett Long is good. Best free throw shooter on the team. Substitutions here for Wenatchee. Into the ball game is Logan Nelson.
Boy, Logan Nelson got huge, didn't he?
He did.
Put on some weight.
6'5". Second free throw for Long is good. So give them both to Long. 2 points for him. Snap the string there. It was a 13-0 run by Eastmont after the first 3 of the ball game scored by Wenatchee. Here's a long 3 for Wellborn. It's no good. Rebound Wenatchee. Outlet pass to Long. He'll force the issue here. 2 on 3, so they'll back it away. Dory will back it away from the defense. Picked up there by Haberlock. Looking right side for Blauman. Now comes left side to Long. Dribbles past the defense. Draws a double team. Looking for help. Ooh, he had that shot open for a second. Now to Blauman out top. Blauman's picked up by Smith. Looks like they're kind of doing a zone down below, at least with a trap that comes out in the corner. Here's a shot by Dory from the corner. It's no good. Rebound picked up by Eastmont by the new man who checked in, Lane Keller. Keller with the rebound. Eastmont back the other way. Leading it here 13-5, under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Low down to Calvillo. Spins on the baseline. Wraparound pass attempt is knocked away by Wenatchee. Good hustling play by Logan Nelson. Can't come up with the ball, though, so it's out to Eastmont. 18 on the shot clock. Calvillo right in front of the Wenatchee bench. Inbounds pass to Haberlock, then to Smith. Smith looking, finding. And that's Nelson. Long, a 2-pointer, or 3-pointer, no good. Rims off the back of the iron. Rebound picked up by Wenatchee. Outlet to Long. Long, he's going to raise a 3. That's off the mark.
Boy.
Everybody having a hard time from outside here after a couple of 3s to start the game. Up to the forecourt, it's Lane Keller.
Oh, downtown. Haberlock. Woo.
Haberlock.
Wow.
With 8 of 16 points for Eastmont. Minute to go. 16-5. Wildcats in charge here in the early going. And we're going to get a foul against the offense here on Wenatchee. That's on Lloydhammer. Frustration foul as he pushed off down low. Not necessary. Chase with his first.
I think the Panther team in general is frustrated right now, Eric. They can't get a loose ball. They can't get a shot to go.
And that's getting in their head. That's between the ears right now, and it's spilling out onto their feet and hands.
Absolutely.
47 ticks left as Calvillo brings it across the midcourt stripe. Works off the defense of Garrett Long. Goes right side to Haberlock. Raises the 3. Off the front of the iron. No good. Rebound strong by Blauman. Blauman dribbles away from the defense. Got 35 ticks. Let's see if they slow it down. No, he's going to force it down the lane. Off the glass. No good. Rebound Calvillo. Outlet pass to Wellborn. He traveled with it. No call. Here's a shot from 3. It's off the back of the iron. We got fists flying down below. No call. Outlet to Blauman. Wenatchee with it with 17 seconds left. It'll come out to Garrett Long, and he's going to slow it down here, even though Wenatchee trails it by 11 points. Garrett works off a pick out top from Lloydhammer, looking for somebody to go towards the rack. He'll lay it up, miss the shot. Rebound tapped outside. Haberlock comes up with it. He'll shoot a 3-quarter shot, and it will not fall, and that is our end of our very frenetic paced first quarter with Eastmont leading Wenatchee 16-5. You're watching Big 9 basketball tonight on the NCW Life Channel. We're back after this 60-second timeout.
What's your Automocha emergency?
It's a Frappuccino mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate for pita.
Definitely espresso shakes.
My favorite is the mocha for pitas.
A peach Red Bull.
JDSA Law is a proud sponsor of these local sports broadcasts. They've been serving North Central and Eastern Washington since 1946. For over 70 years, their team of dedicated professionals has delivered quality, innovative legal services. JDSA Law partners with you to provide the finest legal advice and support as you navigate your personal and business challenges, risks, and accomplishments. At JDSA Law, they salute our local athletes and wish them well on another excellent season of competition.
Eastmont basketball to start the second quarter of play. They lead it by 11, 16-5. Here's a drive by Calvillo, and he's blocked by Lloydhammer, but they say Lloydhammer got him with the body. I think that was some good acting by Calvillo. Lloydhammer with his second personal foul. So Coach Williams going to have to grab to the bench here after this first free throw.
Eric, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Football players like Lloydhammer, Blauman, guys like that, does it take a while for them to get kind of their basketball legs under them after a year of football?
The one thing that well, and I wasn't much of a basketball player, but I did play basketball for 3 years. For whatever reason, I have no idea. But shin splints were the biggest thing for me. Going from the football field out to the hardwoods, it just drove me nuts.
Calvillo got that free throw.
So 1 out of 2 for Calvillo, 17-5 the score. Eastmont on top. Garrett Long with a drive. Kicks outside to Dory. Dory comes to the elbow, then back out to Long. Long got Wellborn flashing by him, so he'll drive, shoot it, miss the shot. Rebound tapped around, volleyball picked up by Long in the paint. He'll shoot it up from there. He can't get it to go either. Boy, Wenatchee just can't buy a bucket right now. Blauman offensive rebound, though. Picked back is good. Finally, second
Nicely
field
done.
goal.
Then they went to sleep on defense.
Feed ahead to the wide open Lane Keller. He gets his first bucket of the ball game, and well, you can't live forever on a finished basket on one end. You got to get back on defense. Garrett Long now to Blauman. Lloydhammer working out top. It's Camden Lloydhammer at the top of the key. Looking down low, wraparound pass into Nelson. Nelson kicks it in the corner for a three from Blauman. It's way off the mark. Outlet, the ball picked up by Calvillo. He wants to force the issue. He'll pass it off. Here's a three off the mark, no good. Wellborn, I think, was pushed. No call. Rebound picked up by Wenatchee. Blauman, no look pass to Lloydhammer. Layup, good.
Nice pass.
Long baseball pass down the floor, picked up by Wellborn. He didn't have the numbers, though, so he'll back it away wisely. It'll come out top to Nelson. Nelson runs it. Now he'll go left side. Haberlock tried the three. That won't work. Wenatchee again clearing the glass, and that's one thing that Coach Warren said. When Eastmont doesn't out-rebound their opponent, they lose. That's been the case all season long. Long gave up the dribble, gives it up to Blauman here. 19-9, largest lead of the ball game here for Eastmont at 10 points. Blauman kicks it outside for Lloydhammer. Camden for three, no good. Rebound tapped by Wellborn, and then two bodies collide. Feed ahead to Haberlock. He'll lay it up.
Haberlock having himself a half, isn't he?
Timeout going to be taken by Wenatchee. 30-second timeout. We'll take a 30-second break on the broadcast, too. 21-9, all Eastmont. We're back after this.
Hi there. It's Schwab Tires. Well, more like Les Schwab alignment and brakes and shocks and wheels and tires. Now, some tire places don't offer all that. They only sell tires. And we're not sure how they sleep at night, because all those services affect things like steering and stopping. That's why we offer more than tires to help keep you safe. Stop by or book an appointment at leschwab.com. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
Wenatchee ball after the timeout taken by the Panthers here, trying to figure out the riddle that is Eastmont's defense right now. Wenatchee just having a really tough time finding a bucket here. In fact, just make that 3 field goals in the game. We're going to get a blocking foul out top on a scramble defensive play against Lane Keller. That'll be his first, the 4th team foul on Eastmont.
How many fouls here? 9, right?
Yeah.
Total so far in this first half. Been a clean game.
Yeah, it has. Inbounds pass in the backcourt to Garrett Long. Long will bring it across the midcourt stripe. Work against the defense by Calvillo. Go left side on the wing to Blauman, working off a pick from Lloydhammer. Trying to go give and go down low. The ball knocked away, picked up by Eastmont. I've got 5 turnovers on Wenatchee here in this first quarter of play, first half of play. Here's a fall away jumper from the right side, off balance, no good. Out of bounds it goes. They're going to say it's off of Wenatchee.
Wow.
I didn't see a Panther near the ball, but apparently.
A lot of the crowd didn't either.
Of course, you're right in the teeth of the Wenatchee. Here's an easy lay-in for Calvillo on the inbounds pass, and Wenatchee just not finding the right bodies here.
They're so flat right now.
Trail it by 14, 23-19. Largest lead now by Eastmont. Wenatchee's got to get some buckets here, and we're going to get an offensive foul And that's on Logan Nelson, and absolutely it was. He came out and absolutely just pushed one of the Wildcats.
Yep.
6 fouls. Make that 17 fouls. So I think, are we going to the other end? Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Should
4,
be.
5, 6. Okay. No, it's an offensive.
Yeah,
it wasn't player possession, no, but they called an offensive foul. So I guess you don't shoot on the offensive foul there. Meanwhile, we have bodies check in. I'll get those for you here coming up in just a second. Calvillo on the drive against Long, dribbled off his own foot. Wellborn collects a loose ball. He'll drive, put it off the glass and through. Old Eastmont here in the first half. Wellborn with 5. It's a 25-9 game.
Didn't see this one coming, that's for sure.
Did not at all. And you talked about the last time they met. It was all Wenatchee.
It was.
Blauman, who was also an MVP of that tournament down in the Avista tournament. Blauman on the drive, the spin, put the ball off his hip pocket, then puts it up, missed it. Rebound defensive by Eastmont. No look pass to Wellborn. Ball tipped away at the last second. Scrambling back there defensively for Wenatchee. It was one of those who just checked into the ball game, and that is Ryan Palayo.
Boy, Panthers need to stop it, that's for sure.
Inbounds comes in the corner to Smith. I think he stepped on the sidelines. He did. Turnover by Eastmont. That's their first.
That's their first one.
Wow.
What a half Eastmont's played. It's all around. Defensively, they've taken good shots. They've been patient on offense.
Almost perfect first half.
It really has.
That's why they lead it by 16 here, 25-9. 3:41 to go. Wenatchee's just got to make some buckets. Don't get panicky here. Long missed it. Lloydhammer rebound. Put back.
Oh,
good.
nicely
Foul
done.
called, and he'll get the bonus.
Nice head fake, too, to go back up with it. Just a youngster, too.
Fouls on Keller. That's his second. 5th team foul. So give Camden Lloydhammer his second field goal of the second quarter. He's got 4. He'll try to make it 5 here with the free throw. Got it. Substitution here for Eastmont coming into the ball game. Back in is Cale Flanagan. I didn't see who came out. He quickly went to the bench. So
Keller, I believe.
Okay, Keller's out. Yeah, he got 2 fouls. So there you go. Oscar Calvillo, meanwhile, will bring the ball across the midcourt stripe, leading it by 13 now. 25-12. Left side it goes to Smith. Smith outside Flanagan. High post to Wellborn. He'll step away. Shooter. Fall away. Rims out. No good. Tough luck. Rebound picked up by Wenatchee. As again, Logan Bailey out there as well for the Panthers wearing number 0. Long setting the offense. And a lot of time on the shot clock. Down. He'll stop inside the paint. Kick it outside to Blauman. Nate dribbles away. He'll shoot the 3-pointer. Good.
Boy, they needed that.
5 points for Nate Blauman in the quarter. Here's a drive by Hammerlock, and they're going to call a foul on the drive on the floor. It is a bonus time for Eastmont, so they'll head to the line here, and the foul is whistled against Ryan Palayo. And at the line it'll be Trey Hammerlock. It'll be his second time to the line here tonight.
I really like how Haberlock's playing tonight, Eric. Yeah. Very aggressive to the baskets, taking shots. Nice half.
Missed the shot. Rebound picked up by Wenatchee. Lloydhammer with it. Now to Blauman. Drive. Shot. Good. Oh, little soft baby
nice
roll with the
roll.
fingertips.
Blauman's coming on here late in this quarter.
He's got 7. It cut the lead to 8. 25-17. Wellborn cross court. Calvillo in the paint. In the trees. Double dribble.
Didn't see that one.
No, I didn't see that either. Second turnover by Eastmont. 2:26 to go in the half. We're going to get a timeout by the Wildcats. We'll keep it right here on the NCW Life channel. Our broadcast tonight brought to you by Biosports Physical Therapy. Find them online at biosports.net. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Also by Confluence Health. Dedicated to improve their patients' health with safe, high-quality care in 12 communities throughout North Central Washington. That is Confluence Health. And by Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, your comfort-trained specialist specializing in commercial and residential HVAC systems online at dicksheatingwenatchee.com. Well, Blauman's been huge in this resurgence here because it looked like Eastmont was going to run away with this.
It really did. He's kind of been a one-man wrecking crew for the Panthers to get them back in this game, which they are now. They weren't before, down 16, now down by 8, and it's all because of him. He's played great.
And it will be Wenatchee basketball after the turnover by Calvillo. Kind of question mark raised eyebrows by us, thinking maybe it was a foul that wasn't called. But nonetheless, Wenatchee basketball. Garrett Long, they'll work a little scissor out top to Blauman. Blauman had the ball plucked from him. Trey Haberlock comes up with it on a turnover by Wenatchee. They're 6th. No look pass to Wellborn. High off the glass. He'll draw the foul. And we'll get 2 free throws. Boy, they do like to run it, and they do it well.
And Wellborn's so smooth out there, isn't he? He's a really good basketball player, solid in every facet.
That's 3 fouls on Camden Lloydhammer. Wellborn to the line for 2. He's got 5 in the game. First one, good. What's that?
I said he's just struggled tonight, Camden Lloydhammer. Kind of, I think the moment has gotten to him a little bit here.
Travis Williams hasn't grabbed for his bench here. Camden with 3 fouls. Second free throw, good. Isaac Wellborn with 4 in the quarter. 7 of the ball game. 27-17. Back to a 10-point bulge here for Eastmont. Long spins. Boy, does he handle the ball well. Missed the shot though. Rebound picked up by Flanagan. Outlet pass to Smith. Smith on the drive. I just looked at his shoes, Grant. Over to the left side for Haberlock.
What a half for Haberlock.
Trey Haberlock puts the 3 fingers out with his right hand, scooting back up the court. Blauman trying to find an answer here. 30-17. Eastmont with the answer to Wenatchee's little run there. Spinning in the paint. Lloydhammer can't get the roll. Rebound picked up by Flanagan. Outlet pass to Smith. Smith across the midcourt, strapped to Wellborn on the perimeter. Isaac cross court to Calvillo. Works off the pick out for Flanagan. Looked for the roll. Didn't see him. Now he's going to lob it into him in the trees, and we're going to get a foul on Lloydhammer. Oh my. And that will be number 4 on Camden Lloydhammer. Travis Williams incensed here in front of the Wenatchee bench.
Wow.
So Logan Nelson will come in.
Coach Williams not happy at all either, Eric. He's giving Simonson an earful here right in front of us.
Cal Flanagan will have 2 free throws as now it's 10 team fouls against Wenatchee. Flanagan misses the first badly. Minute 13 to go here in the half. Well, Wenatchee's going to have to do some regrouping here at halftime. Second free throw off the mark, no good. Rebound tapped around. Who's going to get it? Wenatchee will, and then we're going to get a blocking foul on Haberlock, and that's just one of those, you're hustling for a loose ball and you're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
That's exactly what that was too. Nice hustle. Haberlock, what a half he's had.
Yeah, he's got 5 in the quarter, 13 in the ball game here to lead Eastmont. And we've seen that in the past where Haberlock can lead, Wellborn can lead, Calvillo can lead.
Yep.
Good to have that veteran leadership back here for Eastmont. Long with it with 23 on the shot clock, 58 on the game clock. He'll shoot the 3. It's off the mark. Wellborn tapped the rebound. It's picked up loose underneath by Wenatchee, but a long shot missed. Here's rebound, offensive putback foul, and count the bucket for Logan Nelson. Foul is on Cale Flanagan. That's 3 on Flanagan.
Wow. He's played well for Eastmont in this first. Everybody for Eastmont has played pretty solid this first half.
Free throw to try to make it a 3-point play. Nelson missed the shot. Rebound by Flanagan. We'll give it up to Smith with 45 on the game clock here in the first half. Smith, little nice head fake, drive, shot, good. Wow. Where did that come from? 4 points for Evan Smith. 32-19. How about this Eastmont first half? This is the biggest half I think I've seen Eastmont have in this matchup, and I can't tell you how many years.
I agree with you.
Long with it, out towards center circle, picked up by Calvillo. Count's not on him yet. 12 on the shot clock. We're about a second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Long drive, kick out to Blauman, and he was fouled. No call to Long for the drive. Missed it. Air ball. Wellborn can't collect the rebound. Goes out of bounds off of him with 1.9 seconds left. Was that not a foul?
Yeah, it sure looked like it. It sure did.
Thought Blauman was going to get 3 free throws there. Inbounds pass by Long. Gets it into Blauman, and there's the buzzer. 3-pointer goal! They needed that badly.
Boy, did they ever, Eric.
10 points in the quarter for Nate Blauman, and he's saving the bacon for the Panthers right now as they trail it here at halftime to Eastmont. 32-22, our score at halftime. We will take a 2-minute break and come back with halftime activities. I understand we have some Battle of the Bands that's going to come your way, so we'll be sure and get that on the cameras as well as our microphones here courtside at the Town Toyota Center. Thanks for joining us tonight on our opener of the 2020 season. We're back with more at halftime after this 2-minute timeout. Highlander Golf Course is proud to announce their 2 new state-of-the-art full-swing golf simulators with over 80 courses of virtual golf to choose from year-round. Or try their Laser Shot simulated firearm program, or gaming with football, basketball, and much more. Enjoy Highlander food and drink service from their full-service bar and grill in the comfort of their simulator room. Call the Highlander Pro Shop to book your time at 884-4653. That's 884-4653.
At Harvest Valley Pest Control, we know you are committed to making your home and business a healthy and pest-free place. Hi, I'm David. Give us a call and we'll give you a firm price over the phone and schedule a time that works for you. We will do an in-depth 30-point healthy home or business inspection and craft a customized plan of action designed specifically for your pest issue. Give us a call or visit our website today.
When the people you serve are your friends and family, you see the world a bit differently. You understand that your survival depends on the health and strength of your relationships. Your word is your reputation, and that doing the right thing is the only way of life that matters. At Confluence Health, we remain humble. Trust is a gift that is earned, a privilege, an honor. And we remain grateful for the trust you place in our hands.
Welcome back here to the Town Toyota Center. We've got a little competition happening here at halftime where they're, I think, warming up right now for what will happen. Isn't that McKenna?
It kind of looks like her.
Yeah, it's McKenna Schwab out there right now. Of course, her own foundation has done just an amazing thing for kids battling various diseases throughout the world, really.
Look at her making hoops out there.
I know. Millions of dollars raised by our own McKenna Schwab here in the Wenatchee Valley. And Eastmont, wow, how about that first half? They outscored Wenatchee 16-5 in the first quarter. And the Panthers actually surprisingly outscored Eastmont in the second quarter 17-16 to lead it here 32-22 at the half. And I think that's mostly because of Nate Blauman and what he did the latter portion of that second quarter.
You are so right. This would be a 20-point game right now, Eric. Not only did he do it on the offensive end, he got some steals. He kind of got his team into the game a little bit, which they haven't been into the game much in that first half. And it was Blauman that kind of got him going because Garrett Long couldn't hit a shot. The Lloydhammer brothers couldn't really get anything going. It's been a quiet offensive half for the Panthers.
Yeah, Chase went to the bench in midway through that first half, and we didn't see him again. I don't know if that's a health issue or what, but he was on the bench with 2 fouls. Meanwhile, his brother Camden, 4 fouls in that first half. So he's going to be very limited here in the second half.
We're going to see a lot of Logan Nelson now in the second half for the Panthers.
Meanwhile, Cale Flanagan, the big fella for Eastmont, in foul trouble as well. He's got 3 fouls in that first half of play. So it could be interesting to see how this plays out in the second half. I don't know if the two teams can be as aggressive as they normally would be, especially with the big boys down low. First half stats in this one unofficially here. Nate Blauman leading the way for Wenatchee with 10 points, 5 for Camden Lloydhammer, 3 for Joe Dory. He got the first bucket of the ball game, and then it went quiet for Wenatchee for a stretch there as Eastmont grabbed, what, a 13-3 lead 13 points in a row before Wenatchee scored again.
To me, that's the difference in this game, the guard play. Yeah. Joe Dory and Garrett Long have not been able to get it going on offense, and that's really been the difference.
And they've had their opportunities.
They really have.
They just have not been able to connect from outside or from inside. Close. Garrett Long, in fact, with 2 points in that first half, and Logan Nelson with 2 points. Panthers went to the free throw line 4 times in that first half and made 3 of 4. Meanwhile, the Eastmont Wildcats led by the 13 points of Trey Haberlock. And talk about him shoot from outside. 2 3-pointers in that first half of play. 7 points for Isaac Wellborn. 4 points for Evan Smith. 3 for Cale Flanagan and for Oscar Calvillo. 2 points for Lane Keller. And everybody they've had in this game has scored here, Grant. That's crucial as well.
Yes, absolutely is.
So we got some folks shooting some 3-pointers here. They have a chance to win some prizes. I think they've got those sacks out there as part of the McKenna's. I'm sure this has something to do with McKenna's. I don't know. Maybe it's just Eastmont boosters.
I'm guessing it has something to do with her too, maybe, huh?
I would imagine so. But she's involved in the red zone. I know that.
Yeah, she is.
But that's our scoring in that first half of play. Eastmont went to the line 8 times, and they had 4 free throws made in that first half of play. Eastmont, they led by as many as I had 14. I think they got a little bit larger than that at one point. But Wenatchee was able to reel it in here before halftime, and it's just a 10-point margin here at the half. Turnovers, I've got 6 for Wenatchee and only 2 in that first half for Eastmont.
I do too, and believe it or not, Wenatchee has out-rebounded Eastmont in that first half, 17-15. 4 rebounds for Garrett Long, 4 for Logan Nelson as well, 3 for Nate Blauman. 2 each for Joe Dory, Chase Lloydhammer, and Logan Bailey. On the other end of things, Cale Flanagan, 6 rebounds for the Eastmont Wildcats, 5 for Oscar Calvillo, and one of those offensive, 3 rebounds for Lane Keller, and 1 for Trey Haberlock. So Wenatchee winning the glass war, I guess, but only by 2, and you wouldn't know it by the scoreboard, that's for sure.
No, well, I mean, a lot of that has been misses by Wenatchee, and then Eastmont getting down and getting multiple opportunities on the offensive end. 32-22, our score here at halftime. We're going to have to grab the PA sheet from Pat and find out what exactly is happening here so we can be a little bit more informed. I know after this we have the battle of the drum lines between the Eastmont and Wenatchee bands. That's always a good one. And last year they turned the lights out on us, so I'll alert our camera folks that might happen again here if you need to make adjustments. But should be some fun here at halftime. It is the litter box game, as they call it, or the games as they call it.
I don't call it that.
The Wildcats meet the Panthers. Yeah. Well, I guess that depends on how good the basketball is.
Yes. Let's leave that open for the moment.
Yes, we shall. We will take a break. 2 minutes on the broadcast and be back with more at this extended halftime here at the Town Toyota Center as Eastmont leads Wenatchee 32-22. Thanks for watching Big 9 basketball on the NCW Live Channel.
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. Bubbly sparkling water. Crack a smile.
Hi there. It's Les Schwab Tires. Well, more like Les Schwab alignment and brakes and shocks and wheels and tires. Now, some tire places don't offer all that. They only sell tires. And we're not sure how they sleep at night, because all those services affect things like steering and stopping. That's why we offer more than tires to help keep you safe. Stop by or book an appointment at leschwab.com. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
Ladies and gentlemen, back here at the Town Toyota Center, we have the handshake between the 2 drum lines. We've got Wenatchee, we've got Eastmont, we've got the battle of the bands, baby. Wenatchee. So now Eastmont. Let's see if they have an answer. Okay, add the dance moves in there. Give a little edge to Eastmont on the first go around. Now Wenatchee has the counter. In there as well. Okay, let's see what Eastmont has for an answer this time around. Wenatchee is going to have upside down drum. More impressed that he kept his hat on the whole time. Pretty impressive.
Awesome.
Battle of the drum lines here at the Town Toyota Center. So now what can, they've donned the hoods. Eastmont with a counter.
They're getting serious now.
The battle of the drum lines continues here at the Town Toyota Center here at halftime between Eastmont and Wenatchee. Now here we go. They come together. It's a draw.
Wow, I do too. How do you pick a winner there?
Nope, you can't.
You can't.
You leave it up to the basketball teams to figure out who's going to win the night. After Wenatchee girls knocked off Eastmont, Eastmont boys trying to return the favor. We'll have the second half right after this 2-minute timeout. You're watching Big Nine basketball and all the frivolity of the litter box games from the NCW Life Channel.
Freedom mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate for pita.
Definitely espresso shakes.
My favorite is the mocha for pitas.
A peach Red Bull.
Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning has been proudly serving the Wenatchee Valley for over 35 years. And just as Dick's has been there for you, they have also been an essential part of our community, supporting local youth sports all year long and your Wenatchee Wild.
Thanks for your support. Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning for all your support. Thank you.
Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, your local, independent, trained comfort specialist. Call 884-6444 today.
My name is Brian Thorpe. I own Global Car Care in Wenatchee and have been here for about 25 years.
Brian started Global Car Care as Brian's automotive alternative on Arrondo Street.
Some customers were following Brian since Brian's automotive time.
No, we're just grateful to be part of this community. This is where I grew up. We want to do our part to be a valuable part of this community. We want to thank you for trusting our business for 25 years.
When the people you serve are your friends and family, you see the world a bit differently. You understand that your survival depends on the health and strength of your relationships. Your word is your reputation, and that doing the right thing is the only way of life that matters. At Confluence Health, we remain humble. Trust is a gift that is earned, a privilege, and we remain grateful for the trust you place in our hands.
Getting ready for second half action here on the NCW Life Channel as Eastmont leads Wenatchee 32-22 here at half. Be interesting to see the changes for either team. If you're Eastmont, I think you just try to keep continuing to do the same thing that worked so well in that first half. Meanwhile, for Wenatchee, they had their opportunities. They just got to get some buckets to fall here in the second half. Our second half action and the games tonight brought to you by Global Car Care, a quality auto repair facility with highly trained technicians celebrating over 25 years in the car care business. They speak your car's language at 1840 North Wenatchee Avenue. Blauman, Long, Nelson, Chase Lloydhammer, and Joe Dory out there for Wenatchee as the Panthers will have the basketball first. Oscar Calvillo, Isaac Wellborn, Trey Haberlock, in there for Eastmont. Wraparound pass inside to Lloydhammer. Puts a shot off the window. No good. Nelson rebound. Put back no good. Tried to get the rebound again. This time no. It's an outlet pass here to Wellborn. Wellborn across to Haberlock. Blocked away by Lloydhammer. Blauman into transition. A 2-on-3. He's going to take it all the way. Missed the shot. Smith with a rebound. Evan up the far side, cross court to Wellborn for a 2. Rims will fall. Rebound, Lloydhammer underneath. Outlet pass to Blauman. He's got a body running up. It's Dory. He'll lay it up and good. Joe Dory with the first bucket of the second half closes the gap to 8, 32-24. Oscar Calvillo works the offense for Eastmont. Goes to Haberlock on the wing right, picked up out there by Dory. Now to Calvillo. Tight defense by Garrett Long. Now to Evan Smith down in the corner for Haberlock for a 3-pointer. Too far, no good. Rebound goes off of Wenatchee out of bounds. It'll be out to the Wildcats.
See Wenatchee's trying to get out and run a little bit more right away in this quarter. Move the ball down the court a little bit quicker pace, and I think that will get them back into it.
Inbounds pass. Calvillo threw it off the back of a Panther. Got it back. Feeds to Wellborn for 3. Good. 10 points for Wellborn in the ball game. 35-24.
Boy, Garrett Long's got to get into this game.
He does. He really does. Blauman dribbling out top in the paint, kicks it to Lloydhammer. Chase will bring it out, hand it off to Dory. Dory's going to hold up a fist to rerun the offense here with 13 on the shot clock. Haberlock on him. Now to Blauman on the wing right. Nate starts a drive, top of the key, gave it up. Wellborn comes up with the turnover. 7 turnovers here in the ball game for Wenatchee. Now crossover step. Here's a shot by Haberlock. Good. Drained it. 15 points of the ball game for Trey Haberlock. 37-24. So Wenatchee got the first bucket of the second half and nothing since.
I just think that Eastmont has played so much better defense than the Panthers in this game. That's been the difference.
With a long 3. It's no good. Rebound Wellborn. Isaac heads up dribble to Haberlock. Drive, kick. Wellborn 3. Rims don't fall. Nelson with a rebound. Blauman with the outlet. They want to run it, but Eastmont's got 3 bodies back there. Blauman had the ball stripped from him, and it's going to go out off of him.
Substitution for the Panthers, number 22.
Substitution here for Wenatchee as Ryan Paleo comes in.
I think Coach was just trying to find a combination of players that's going to work here.
And somebody that's going to find the bottom of the hole.
Right.
5:31 to go here in the third. 37-24. It's pretty much been all Eastmont tonight. Bounce pass down low to Haberlock. Kind of a dangerous slow one. Inside it goes. Back to Haberlock for a 3-pointer. It is short. Rebound picked up by Lloydhammer. And the ball nearly stripped from him. Bring it up midcourt to Long. Garrett picked up by Calvillo. Backs away from the defense with 24 on the shot clock. Garrett gave up the dribble. Passes left side to Paleo. Down low, it goes inside to Nelson. Kicks it out for a 2-pointer. Good! From Joe Dory. He's got all 4 of Wenatchee's points here in the second half. 37-26. Quickly down is Eastmont. Boy, they love to run that pace, don't they?
They do.
Inside it goes. Here's a turn shot by Flanagan. Off the mark, no good. He was floating through the paint. Not a good shot choice. Now Garrett Long forces the issue. Comes up to Dory. Dory's going to shoot the same shot. Had it blocked by Wellborn. Got it back. Ball's loose on the floor. And Wellborn comes up with it. Another turnover for Wenatchee. 2 here in the second half.
Nice pass.
No look pass by Wellborn. Calvillo with the bucket. 7-4 run here for Eastmont to start the second half. They lead 39-26. Long takes a giant gulp of the Town Toyota Center air here that seems to be sucked away by Eastmont.
Oh, absolutely.
Out top it comes to Dory. He'll draw the defense of Haberlock with a heads-up dribble. Gives it up to Long. Long on the dribble. Now the penetration. Double team. Shot off the window. Good. You talked about it, Grant. That's only his 4th point of the ball game. Garrett Long's going to be a part of this offense if they're going to come back.
He does.
Calvillo slows the pace here. That's the first time, I think, all night for Eastmont. Calvillo now splits the defense and tried a crossover step, but he walked when he did so. A rare turnover, only the 3rd of the ball game for Eastmont. That is amazing.
That's how you win games. You take care of the basketball.
Yes. Substitution, Blauman comes in to replace Dory for the Panthers. Inbounds to the backcourt from Long to Blauman. Nobody back there for Eastmont, so they'll set up the half-court offense here. Long works it right side off of Wellborn, had to back away. Isaac is just, he's deceptively fleet of foot.
He's just a knowledgeable basketball player.
That is the truth. Wraparound pass by Blauman, ill-advised, picked away by Eastmont. Flanagan had it. They tried to give and go. Wellborn's going to drive it. He'll stop on the run, shoot it, miss the shot. Rebound strong by Nelson. Outlet pass to Blauman. Blauman looks up, wants to run it. They got a 3-on-2. Here's Long on the drive, reverse lay-in. No good. Rebound. Nelson came away with it. He'll get the shot. 4 points for Logan Nelson. 39-30. Long way to go in this one. Wenatchee trying to claw their way back. Calvillo to Wellborn for three. Rims don't fall. Rebound by Wenatchee. Blauman on the run. Puts the ball up. Good. How did he get that one to go?
Here
Nate
they come.
With 12, cuts the lead to 7. Timeout, Wenatchee. We'll take a 30-second break. You're watching Big 9 basketball here on the NCW Life Channel. We'll be right back.
At Town Toyota, we believe in our community, and we're proud to support this broadcast of local sports. Town Toyota defines reliability and value in both its products and in the dealership itself. We are home to legendary products like the RAV4, Highlander, and Camry, not to mention Tundras and Tacoma trucks. Of course, we offer service for everything we sell, and a great selection of pre-owned and certified vehicles as well. So enjoy the game and visit Town Toyota for all your automotive needs.
39-32 our score. We had some moisture on the floor over by the Eastmont bench. And now a delay of game warning coming against Eastmont for having water. That's a 30-second timeout. You're really not supposed to water up. And they did so, and so a delay of game is warned against the bench for Eastmont.
Not something you hear every day, that's for sure.
Not at all.
No.
But you got Steve Simonson running the show here, and he likes.
I'm glad you said that.
Well, it's
yeah,
true.
Right. I know.
I'm not saying that as a derisional comment.
No.
Here's Hammerlock for a three.
You mean everything is going to get called? That's what you mean.
Yes.
Yeah, I got you.
That was
Hammerlock.
If you're a Wenatchee fan, a devastating three from the corner.
Just when you're making a run back at it, a timeout, your coach called it. Ugh.
Now a three the other way by Long, misses badly. Rebound picked up by Eastmont. Ahead to Haberlock. His lob pass picked up by Calvillo. No look pass. Bucket. Good. Lane Keller. Everybody's contributing for Eastmont here tonight. It's back to 12. It was 7, right?
It was.
Moments ago.
Yep.
After the timeout by Wenatchee. By the way, they only have 2 timeouts left in the game. Lob pass inside, little lackadaisical. Ooh, ouch. Hitting the dasher boards over there. You hear that in hockey, no problem. They got a lot of pads on. Whapping his head up against the dasher boards was Lane Keller trying to get after that loose ball. Inbounds pass in the corner by Long will come into Lloydhammer. Chase will hand it back to Garrett. Garrett dribbles behind his back. Now it goes to Dory. Dory outside the Long. Minute 19 left in the quarter. Where did the quarter go?
Boy, this thing just flew by.
Now
right.
a three-pointer, no good by Long, and rebound offensive by Nelson. He put it back, missed the shot. Now we're going to get a travel called on the rebound. Trey Haberlock going to the floor. Thought he was fouled. No foul called. And a turnover by Eastmont, only their 4th of the ball game.
Logan Nelson, 6 rebounds this quarter, 2 of them offensive.
Inbounds pass comes into Lloydhammer. He's hammered. And will head to the free throw line. That's what Wenatchee needs to have happen here, is this clock not moving while they get a chance at the free throw line.
This has been a physical game.
It has.
Both games have been physical.
Who's that foul on? 30?
Yeah, it was on Keller.
Lane Keller. That's his 3rd free throw. No good. Got to make him when you can. Lloydhammer, by the way, has not scored yet in this game. 2nd free throw by Chase. Good. Finally in the books for the big fella. cuts the lead to 11, 44-33. Wenatchee got to make a stop this time down the floor. Eastmont driving, Calvillo turning, spinning, Lloydhammer with the rejection. Ball goes out of bounds off of Eastmont.
But if you're Calvillo, that's really not that bad a shot. You're under the basket.
Well, and you got Lloydhammer out there who's only got 2 fouls,
right.
but still.
Right, you got to take that shot.
Yeah, absolutely. Lauman, who turned things on towards the end of the first half to cut the lead and made it a different game. Now a shot inside by Nelson, and a rebound foul going to be called on Logan. Second foul on Logan Nelson. That's the first team foul on Wenatchee the second half.
Wow. This has been a fast quarter.
It really has. I don't know what happened. I think the ice is affecting the sands in the hourglass. Here's a drive by Walborn. Good.
Beautiful drive. Nice head fake. Get the defender just a little bit off balance, and to the basket he goes.
12 points for Wellborn in the game. 46-33. 13 now the lead for Eastmont. It was 7 a whisper ago. Long. Now with a count on, has to move. Calvillo comes out. Logan Nelson going to try to help on a screen. Got to watch that big fella. Now Long. Wellborn cuts him off. Needs help. Lauman comes over. Nate on the drive. He'll stop and shoot it from the free throw line. Off balance. Was able to get it to go.
Boy, they needed that, Eric.
So Nate Lauman with a 2 at the end of the quarter. He's got 14 to the ball game. It is an 11-point lead for Eastmont as we head to the 4th. 1 minute timeout. We're back with Big 9 basketball next on the NCAA Live Channel. I was wondering. Highlander Golf Course is proud to announce their 2 new state-of-the-art full-swing golf simulators with over 80 courses of virtual golf to choose from year-round. Or try their laser shot simulated firearm program, or gaming with football, basketball, and much more. Enjoy Highlander food and drink service from their full-service bar and grill in the comfort of their simulator room. Call the Highlander Pro Shop to book your time at 884-4653. That's 884-4653.
At Harvest Valley Pest Control, we know you are committed to making your home and business a healthy and pest-free place. Hi, I'm David. Give us a call and we'll give you a firm price over the phone and schedule a time that works for you. We will do an in-depth 30-point healthy home or business inspection and craft a customized plan of action designed specifically for your pest issue. Give us a call or visit our website today.
Brought to you by Harvest Valley Pest Control. You can rest assured Harvest Valley Pest Control uses kid and pet safe material around your home or office. Call today for your free estimates. Along with Grant Olson, Eric Grandstrom, and a good crowd on hand here tonight at the Town Toyota Center on an icy evening. Be careful out there. Calvillo with the drive, lost the handle, and now it comes outside to Haverlock for 3. Ouch! 21 points for Trey Haverlock.
Wow, what a game.
49-35. Wenatchee. Long drive, runner, rims, won't fall. Rebound picked up by Eastmont. Good tall rebound for Keller. They'll bring it across the midcourt stripe, and Eastmont will see if they slow the pace a tad here as they lead it by 11. Wildcats trying to go 3-1 in the Big 9. 7th win of the season is what they're looking for. Calvillo stops, fed to Wellborn. Wellborn with a drive, splits the D. The Lloydhammer brothers are out there once again. Now foul is going to be called on a loose ball on the rebound. That's going to come against Eastmont. And Calvillo, that'll be his second personal foul. Only the second team foul against Eastmont here in the second half.
There haven't been many fouls this half at all.
No. Well, and then we talked about how quick that third quarter went. We only had 2 free throw shots.
Amazing.
Long, top of the key, dribbles behind his back. Hands to Lloydhammer, and he's hammered. And they're going to say no shot. And it will be inbounds play baseline here for Wenatchee. The foul, meanwhile, is on Eastmont's Lane Keller. That's 4 on Keller.
It is.
So he'll quickly come out, and back in comes Cale Flanagan. Long will bring it inbounds baseline left side. Body's flying around, gets it into Lloydhammer, collects the ball back, looked at the two, now he'll drive in the paint. Runner with a right hand, no good. Rebound tap, picked up by Flanagan, outlet to Calvillo. Calvillo looked for the long pass to Haberlock, didn't want to do it.
Don't need to do it now.
No, don't need to do it. Smith, long three, rims, falls. Got the shooter's roll there. 7 points for Smith, his first three of the ball game. 52-35. Long, the tray. It won't fall. They get it to fall on one end, can't get it on the other end. Lloydhammer and the offensive rebound. His putback's no good. Rebound by Flanagan. Outlets pass to Smith. Smith into the forecourt. Going to shoot the NBA three. No good. Rebound tapped. It's off of Black and goes to White. Eastmont ball.
I think Eastmont had something to prove in this game against Wenatchee. So. Every time they score, they look right at that Wenatchee bench. Whoever made the bucket too, Eric. This has a little bit of meaning for Eastmont here tonight.
Absolutely. Well, they just came off of the last game both teams played. Well, for Wenatchee anyway, it was against Eastmont with that 15-point win in the Avista tournament. 60-43 was the final in that one. Drive by Calvillo, layup, no good. Offensive rebound, reverse attempt, no good by Flanagan. Rebound by Lloydhammer. 6 minutes to go. Blauman on the baseline right side down in the corner. Backs away from Smith. Going to work the offense here. Blauman between the circles. Picked up by Smith. Spins top of the key. Free shot on the way. It's no good. Rebound. Lloydhammer says he got a finger in the eye. No whistles. Calvillo collects the loose ball outside. Brings it across the midcourt stripe. More deliberate pace here for Eastmont. To Smith. Picked up by Blauman. High post, then a give back, then the drive, then the shot. It was awkward, no good. Rebound offensive again. Outside to Haberlock for three. Rims won't fall. Rebound Blauman. Came up with it with a one-handed grab. Lead pass to Long. Lays it up good. Garrett, that's only a 6th point of the game.
That is really hard to believe.
Left. Well, they've defended him well.
Yeah,
Every time he's taken a shot, he's been defended on those shots.
I think this game has been about Eastmont's defense. I really do.
Yep. Smith with the shoes. Now the drive. The pass to Flanagan. He can't corral it. It's a turnover for Eastmont. They're third of the second half. They're fifth of the ball game. Logan Nelson going to come in and replace Camden Lloydhammer. Calvillo takes a break, and we're going to get a timeout actually taken here by Eastmont. We'll take a 60-second break on the broadcast as well. 52-37, 4:51 to go. We're back after this on the NCW Life Channel.
Hi there. It's Les Schwab Tires. Well, more like Les Schwab alignment and brakes and shocks and wheels and tires. Now, some tire places don't offer all that. They only sell tires. And we're not sure how they sleep at night, because all those services affect things like steering and stopping. That's why we offer more than tires to help keep you safe. Stop by or book an appointment at leschwab.com. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. Bubbly sparkling water. Crack a smile.
Timeout, Wenatchee basketball, and Garrett Long is fouled out top, and the foul is whistled against an Eastmont replacement player. Figures I just put my roster.
Dylan Esparza, Eric.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Esparza on the foul, his first. Inbounds for Wenatchee. Long picked up by Esparza, and there's another foul in a row. That's 5 team fouls. Eastmont doesn't have to foul.
No.
They're up by 15 points, for goodness sakes.
That's tough on Esparza. He comes in, he wants to play his best. He's aggressive. 2 quick fouls.
Inbounds to Lloydhammer. Gives it back to Long. Picked up by Esparza again. Spinning at the free throw line. Shot no good. Boy, Garrett has just had a tough night. Offensive rebound put back by Logan Nelson. He's fouled.
That's 12 rebounds now tonight for Nelson. 5 of them offensive. He's had a nice night on the boards.
Evan Smith picks up his first personal foul. That is the 16th foul. So Wenatchee will be in the bonus here. Free throws have not been easy to come by, though, for Wenatchee. They get the first one here. 5 points for Logan Nelson in the game. That's his second free throw attempted in the contest. No good on the second. Rebound punched out, and it's just been that kind of a night for Eastmont. It comes right into the hands of Wildcat. Esparza is going to run the offense here for Eastmont. Calvillo looks like he's on the bench for the rest of the way. Haberlock now. Out top to Evan Smith. Then to Esparza. Cross court to Wellborn. Working the clock is Eastmont 10 on the shot clock. Smith with it now on the perimeter. Picked up by Logan Nelson out there. And now we're going to get, he stepped on the sideline.
Oh boy.
And a turnover by Eastmont. 4th here in the second half. 3:48 to go in the contest. 52-38 our score.
And you know, Eric, you watch Wellborn, Haberlock, and Calvillo. They have a lot of experience in varsity basketball, and it showed tonight.
Absolutely. Here's a drive. Reverse. Nice. Blauman with a highlight reel. 16th point of the night for Nate Blauman. Ball picked away in the backcourt. Turnover. Drive. Blauman falling down. Foul called. Another turnover forced. The foul is on Cal Flanagan.
Well, I thought it was on Keller. Okay.
They said 50.
That's right, 50.
Yeah, so that's 4 on Flanagan. More importantly, that's the 7th team foul. So Wenatchee's in the bonus rest of the way.
There's time. I mean, there is plenty of time here.
Blauman with the first of 2. No good. Lane Keller and Oscar Calvillo. So much for Oscar being on the bench the rest of the way.
It's nice to have that veteran experience down the stretch, and I'm sure that's what Coach Juarez thought. Let's get him back in there.
Boy, Blauman misses both free throws. Wellborn with the ball now for Eastmont. Drives down the paint, puts up the runner. It rims, won't fall. That rim looks a little loose on that end.
It does. I've noticed that too.
Yeah. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be out to Wenatchee with 3:20 to go. There's still time here.
There is plenty of time.
Wenatchee's got 2 timeouts left in the tank here. Long on the drive, trying to draw the foul and the shot. He'll get the shot, can't get it, and looks like he's a little shaken up on the rebound. Comes up to Calvillo. Oscar says, hey, we want a timeout, and we'll take a 30-second break here on the broadcast as well. 52-40 our score. Eastmont on top of Wenatchee. You're watching Big 9 basketball on the NCW Live channel. We're back right after this.
JDSA Law is a proud sponsor of these local sports broadcasts. They've been serving North Central and Eastern Washington since 1946. For over 70 years, their team of dedicated professionals has delivered quality, innovative legal services. JDSA Law partners with you to provide the finest legal advice and support as you navigate your personal and business challenges, risks, and accomplishments. At JDSA Law, they salute our local athletes and wish them well on another excellent season of competition.
Our broadcast tonight on the NCW Live channel brought to you in part by Highlander Golf Course and Grill. Call the Pro Shop. Schedule your time with their full swing S4 widescreen golf simulators at 884-4653. Plan your next tournament or event today. I was there for a holiday party over the in December. Played with their golf simulator, and boy, that's fun stuff.
It is really fun.
Calvillo, they run a little weave out top, trying to chew some more clock here. 14 on the shot clock after the timeout taken by Eastmont. Drive, and we're going to get an offensive foul call. I think Evan Smith a little bit too aggressive on that drive that time for Eastmont. That will be his second personal foul. It's player possession foul, so it's out to Wenatchee. And we're looking for a towel. We got some moisture on the floor. And we saw it coming into one of those timeouts here moments ago. Nate Blauman,
He's
hurting out there. I don't know if it's a hip. Kind of looks hippish or backish. I know he had some problems with a hamstring in football season.
Oh, that kid's got some legs on him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
No wonder he couldn't tackle him.
Yeah, you try to go down around the thighs on Nate Blauman, you're going to bounce off.
That's right. Gosh, he is hurting. No, it's too bad.
Yeah. Is that a pastel purple? What do you call his shoes?
Joe Dory has the same shoes. So see that?
Yeah.
And a Mezqua as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of a flat purple.
It is a flat purple.
Garrett Long dribbles it across the timeline. Speaking of Mr. Dory, he collects the ball. Actually, no, that's not Joe Dory.
Mezqua.
Mezqua. There we go. Blauman going to shoot the three-pointer. Rims won't fall. Rebound, Wellborn tapped it. Gives it up to Smith. Smith running. He'll drive it. He'll shoot it. He'll lay it up, and it's good. 5 of the quarter, 9 of the ball game for Evan Smith. Eastmont all night long tonight. Garrett Long had the ball stripped from him, loose on the floor, held ball called, and this is where you could get a little bit of consternation down there. So settle down, boys.
Calmer heads prevail.
Yes. And you notice who was right in the middle of all that, doing some preventive officiating with his words, Mr. Steve Simonson.
Is only Steve Simonson
That's only he can. That's right. Another turnover for Wenatchee, meanwhile, or for Eastmont, meanwhile. Inbounds pass comes in. Long collects it back. He'll shoot the three-pointer. Good. Finally, Garrett Long.
Where's that been all night, right?
Ranges from downtown. 5 of the quarter, 9 of the ball game for Garrett. Maybe too little, too late. Feed pass ahead. Lloydhammer lowers the boom to Long. Drive, shot, falls.
Calvillo wanted the call there. Now it's 9 points.
9 points. That's 3 3-pointers. Pass ahead to Smith with 1:42 to go. They're going to let him just lay it up. A couple of buckets in a row for Evan Smith for Eastmont. Blauman crosses the paint. Comes all the way down in the corner. Working, looking, helping is Long. Top, drive, Garrett, shot. Good! Timeout taken, Wenatchee.
That's as aggressive as Long's been all night here in the last minute or two.
I don't know if they took some air out of the ball or what, but it's finally falling for him. 56-47 our score. We're going to keep it right here. Our broadcast brought to you in part by Impact Auto Sales. They strive to impact your life, not your wallet. You can expect a hassle-free car buying experience at Impact Auto Sales in Wenatchee. Also by Jefferson, Danielson, Son, and Aylward attorneys, delivering quality and innovative legal services to North Central Washington since 1946. Online at jdsalaw.com. Hey, don't forget, coming up tomorrow, you're going to be courtside at Wenatchee. See the Panthers 2 nights in a row as the Panthers host Eisenhower tomorrow night at Wenatchee High School. First game, girls game at 5:30. We'll have the boys game to follow right here on live on your home for local sports, the NCW Life Channel. Coming up Sunday, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, a rebroadcast from last January of Davis and Eastmont girls. That'll be followed by Vernon and Wenatchee Wild at 7. And then Tuesday, more basketball, and boy, was that a stem winder. Davis and Eastmont from last January. I had that one right before I went on vacation. 2 overtimes to determine that one. Marion running camera that night, thought the game would never end.
I remember that, too.
So inbounds pass, here we go. 9-point differential. 56-47 comes into Calvillo. Splits the defense and gets bumped by, oh, look out, little shove back. Again, here comes the officials to try to preventively officiate there. A Mezqua will collect the foul.
He's a lot thinner than I thought he looked in football, isn't he? A Mezqua. There's not much to him.
Depending what shoulder pads do.
Right.
Get the ball in. Calvillo with it. Time of running here. 1:15. And what's one thing that defensive foul does too is reset the shot clock.
Sure does.
Calvillo between the circles. Long comes out on him. Calvillo with 20 on the shot clock. Gives it up. Now the drive and the reverse rate layup with a right hand from the left side. No good by Lane Keller. Wenatchee ball back. And Garrett Long, trying to beat a one-man wrecking crew, crashes into Calvillo.
Well, at this point, Eric, I think he has to be. He really does.
He does.
Blauman's a little bit banged up, and it's got to be Long.
Foul on Calvillo is his third. Garrett Long to the free throw line. This is only the third free throw attempted by Garrett Long here tonight. Good. Not that he maybe shouldn't have been to the free throw line a little more. He's been bumped a lot tonight.
Yes, he has.
Second free throw by Garrett Long. Good. Makes it a 56-49 ball game. 7-point differential. Here we go. Wellborn into Smith. Smith cross court to Hammerlock.
Smart.
He'll wait for everybody to come. Garrett Long will foul him. That'll be first on. Is that the first on?
Yeah,
Long?
first on Long.
Only 3 team fouls. In fact, on Wenatchee. Inbounds pass to Smith, and they'll quickly foul again. Mezqua will be whistled for this one. Our broadcast here on the NCW Live Channel also brought to you by Les Schwab Tire Center. Go online to leschwab.com to find a tire store near you. Doing the right thing matters. That's the motto of Les Schwab. Lob pass in near midcourt, gets away. Wellborn saves it. It's going to go out of bounds.
Oh, nicely done, though, wasn't it?
Turnover, yes.
Good heads-up play by Wellborn.
7 turnovers here in the second half for Eastmont after just 2 in the first half.
Both teams with 9 turnovers now.
Inbounds to Long with 38 seconds, trailing it by 7. Fell down, threw it out to Blauman. Blauman gonna have to raise a three-pointer. No, he's gonna drive, trying to draw the defense. Stan Blauborn with the block. Blauman got it back, lays it up and good. 4 in the quarter, 18 in the ball game for Blauman. 20 seconds left and a foul called outside as Wellborn is fouled by Lloydhammer. It's a 7-point game again.
These players are tired out here right now, too.
Foul is on Chase Lloydhammer. That's his third.
Boy, Nate Blauman is really toughing it out right now.
He is a hurting unit. Going to need an ice bath after this one. Inbounds pass comes in. Again, Chase Lloydhammer going to be whistled for the foul. That'll be number 4 on Chase. That's 16 fouls, so 1 more to put him in the bonus. That's almost where you wish you'd fouled a little more earlier. Because it just takes time.
Right.
That's what you don't have right now for Wenatchee. Inbounds pass comes in. Foul on a Mezqua as they try to get it into Haverlock. And for Eastmont, that puts one of their best free throw shooters at the line.
Kind of only fitting that Trey Haverlock can kind of put this away the game he's had tonight. He has just been dynamite offensively and on the defensive end. But it's been his night, so fitting if he puts this away right here.
So it's a Mezqua on the foul. Haverlock on the free throw. Missed it. Rebound Wenatchee. Long comes up. 13 seconds to Blauman with 12. He'll shoot the three-pointer. Won't go. Rebound saved inbounds by Wenatchee. Inside to a Mezqua. Outside to Long. Long looking, shooting the three-pointer. Won't go. Rebound picked up by Eastmont with 1 second left, and that's going to do it. Eastmont will win it. 56-51 is the final. Well, I'll tell you what, Wenatchee didn't go away.
The game, it's amazing that it ended this close because it just wasn't that close a ball game. It's crazy.
Nope, definitely not. So credit to the Eastmont Wildcats. They get the win here tonight. We'll grab one of their players and also Coach George Juarez. Talk to him on the postgame show coming up next here on the NCW Live Channel. Don't go away.
Freedom mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate for pita.
Definitely the espresso shakes.
My favorite is the mocha for pitas.
A peach Red Bull.
Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning has been proudly serving the Wenatchee Valley for over 35 years. And just as Dick's has been there for you, they have also been an essential part of our community, supporting local youth sports all year long and your Wenatchee Wild.
Thanks for your support. Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning for all your support. Thank you.
Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, your local, independent, trained comfort specialist. Call 884-6444 today.
My name is Brian Thorpe. I own Global Car Care in Wenatchee and have been here for about 25 years.
Brian started Global Car Care as Brian's automotive alternative on Orondo Street.
Some customers were following Brian since Brian's automotive time.
No, we're just grateful to be part of this community. This is where I grew up. We want to do our part to be a valuable part of this community. We want to thank you for trusting our business for 25 years.
When the people you serve are your friends and family, you see the world a bit differently. You understand that your survival depends on the health and strength of your relationships. Your word is your reputation, and that doing the right thing is the only way of life that matters. At Confluence Health, we remain humble. Trust is a gift that is earned, a privilege, an honor. And we remain grateful for the trust you place in our hands.
Welcome back here on the postgame show where the Eastmont Wildcats have defeated the Wenatchee Panthers by a score of 56-51. A little closer kind of than the game really was. Trey Haberlock joining us now. 21 points for you tonight. You cast it from outside, inside. You guys had the game rolling here tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
Talk about this one. I know this is a rivalry game. You just played these guys. How tough is that to turn around and play them again?
I thought it was good. Last time we played him, we didn't have Isaac Wellborn, so we didn't play as well as a team, but I think tonight we really got after it.
Your coach also wasn't with you guys at the Avista tournament. How strange was that?
It was a little weird. I think we all kind of adapted to it pretty well, though. We played as a team, so, yeah.
Wenatchee scores the first 3 of the ball game, and then you guys shut them down for minutes after that. I thought that was a crucial part of the game where you got up at 10 points at that point and really never turned back.
Yeah, defense. We've been working a lot on defensive practice. Our practices are defensive based, so I don't know. Yeah.
You guys, Oscar went out of the game towards the end. It looked like, okay, his night's through, but all of a sudden, here comes Wenatchee back, which I'm sure you're not surprised about, right?
No, not at all. They always come back. They always find a way. Yeah.
So you guys get your 3rd win in the Big 9. You guys are, positioning yourself right where you want to be for this home stretch. How do you think you're going to do?
I think we'll do all right. We just got to keep working, keep pushing ourselves, and hopefully we'll go somewhere. So, yeah.
Well, great team win tonight, Trey. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, Eastmont's Trey Haberlock joining us here on the postgame show. We'll take a break and come back and wrap it up here from the Town Toyota Center right after this timeout.
Hi there. It's Les Schwab Tires. Well, more like Les Schwab alignment and brakes and shocks and wheels and tires. Now, some tire places don't offer all that. They only sell tires. And we're not sure how they sleep at night, because all those services affect things like steering and stopping. That's why we offer more than tires to help keep you safe. Stop by or book an appointment at leschwab.com. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. Bubbly sparkling water. Crack a smile.
At At Town Toyota, we believe in our community, and we're proud to support this broadcast of local sports. Town Toyota defines reliability and value in both its products and in the dealership itself. We are home to legendary products like the RAV4, Highlander, and Camry, not to mention Tundras and Tacoma trucks. Of course, we offer service for everything we sell and a great selection of pre-owned and certified vehicles as well. So enjoy the game and visit Town Toyota for all your automotive needs.
Welcome back one more time around here to the Town Toyota Center. George Juarez, head coach of Eastmont, joining us now. Well, Coach, we talked before the ball game about how you like to get that pace going. They get the first three of the ball game, but then you guys just rolled on them from there, and that was huge.
Yeah, and again, we talked a little bit about making sure that we controlled our defensive rebounds. We get our defensive rebounds. I don't have any doubt. My guys, they love to run, and they did an excellent job. It was a 11-0 run there right after that initial three, but yeah, we ran really well.
Isaac Wellborn comes up with, off the bench or out, 12 points in the game here tonight. You didn't have him for the last time these two teams met. I know you weren't there, but it's crucial to have him in the game, isn't it?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. What he gives us, aside from scoring, is he can also help us control the defensive rebound, which we could not do the last time we played him. And so, yeah, it was nice to have him back. But again, I think more importantly, we played an outstanding defensive game. I mean, for the most part, we held him in check for a long time.
Well, and that's what Grant and I were talking about on the game is that, you guys held Garrett Long in check, and I think that was crucial for you in this ball game.
I agree. I mean, they got both Garrett and Nate. They're good guards, but our guards did a good job of not allowing the penetration. And we had talked about we don't want anybody in the key, driving the key. And I think for the most part, we did a nice job.
Congratulations on the win here tonight, and you guys get the litter box, which
and it's nice to have a litter box, so it's great. So thank you.
Thank you much, George. That's going to wrap it up for our broadcast here tonight. Thanks for joining us here at the Town Toyota Center for the North Central Washington Basketball Showcase. It was Wenatchee girls winning, Eastmont boys winning, and a great night had by all. Thanks for watching, and have a good night, everybody.
Thanks for watching High School Sports on the NCW Life Channel. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by Harvest Valley Pest Control, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Global Car Care, Les Schwab Tires, Biosports Physical Therapy, Impact Auto Sales, the Highlander Golf Course and Grill, Town Toyota, Automocha, JDSA Law, and Weinstein Beverage. This concludes today's coverage of high school sports on your home for local sports, the NCW Life Channel.